Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And they've been caught out here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Mohamed Salah! Over to the left. He spotted the run and played him through. Now it's Bale. Benzema. Hazard. Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Here's the through ball. He's gone for it! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The player...
In with a header! And in again! And it's a goal! Alisson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Big chance! Sticks it away! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting. Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Salah. Has a pop! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Up to meet it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Fabinho really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bale gets the better of his man. Here comes the corner. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Bale with a real chance here. Bale! Mane drives it forward. And here's Bale. It's Benzema! He's done very well to get to that.
Benzema is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Casemiro. Plays it back. And again the keeper stands strong. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. James Rodriguez! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Now it's Bale. And it's James Rodriguez. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kroos picks it up from the goal kick. And that's a throw-in. And here's Roberto Firmino. A searching ball out wide. Firmino. And here's... And Body! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It's come through. Has a go! They've done it! And the comeback is complete. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
And it's Hazard. A buccaneering run from the defender. Toni Kroos. He'll try from distance. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hazard. Firmino. And the counter is on. Hoists it high. He's pinged one through here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good interception. And here's Wijnaldum. It's a loose ball. Wijnaldum. He could be in here. Tries a shot! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can...
Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Casemiro. And here's Henderson. Mohamed Salah. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Battles to win it back. Hazard with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
This could spell danger.
Casemiro simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And help's available out wide. Mohamed Salah gets away from his opponents. James Rodriguez. And it's Azar. Benzema. Ball through needs to be good here. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Mane! It's broken loose. Casemiro. Bale. Hazard. Oh, he's broken through. This could fall anywhere. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Benzema is flagged offside. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chance! Mane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Toni Kroos. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Azar. Azar, who has made his impact already. Mane. Oh, they can break here. James. And here's Bale. Benzema hits one! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. In comes the corner. And here's James. Kroos decides to play it back. And it's Bale. What an adventurous run from a defender. Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Firmino. Firmino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Madrid have a free kick. And it's Mane. Now chance to break. Good ball. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Toni Kroos. It's gone for a throw-in. Hazard. He's come loose. Now it's Mane. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. James Rodriguez. And it's Bale. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking to force his way through. Firmino. And Firmino! Now it's Hazard. James Rodriguez. And he's surging through. It's got through and... Rodriguez has given away a free kick. Jordan Henderson. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He goes long. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Casemiro. Modric. Well, that's where he wants it. Hazard. Look at the defender bombing forward. Nicely controlled. Hazard. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Hoists it forward. Pinged one through here. James Rodriguez. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Casemiro. It's a loose ball. Chance to break. Chipped through. Mane is onto it and can take it up. He gets past his man.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Salah. That's a promising ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Casemiro. It's come loose. Plays it long. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. That's not going to make it. Bale. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's tried one. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Mane. Firmino. He's gone for it. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things. Just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper
shot a goal. Oh, extraordinary. Forward it goes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Robertson. Decent looking ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Bale has it out wide and in space. Cut out in the nick of time. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's bounce-back ability. Responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Sergio Ramos has it in a wide position, so what next? Lewandowski absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think...
Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Madrid can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Modric. And it's Toni Kroos. Azar. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Muller plays it forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Got a shot away! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Lucas Vazquez looks to dink one in. Kimmich. Good idea, just poorly executed. Kroos! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Thiago drives it forward.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Lucas Vazquez. Modric. It's Kroos! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Hazard. Oh, Hazard is fouled.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Modric looking to play it into the box. Point-blank header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sergio Ramos did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hazard tries looking up for options on the left. Hoists it forward. Hazard not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Modric. Lucas Vazquez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Cut out in the nick of time. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a brilliant interception. And it's Sergio Ramos. Oh, what a ball! Hazard decides to play it back. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Forward it goes. Coman. Kroos gets it back. Hit long and direct. Decent looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Muller. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Modric. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hits one! And another time! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Muller needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Madrid really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Muller. And it's Gnabry. Casemiro gets into the right position to intercept. Gnabry. Casemiro. Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Looking for space out wide. Played into space out wide. Timely intervention. Hazard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Hazard. Benzema. And he's away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Big chance! And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Good ball. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And here's Muller.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Alaba gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Out to the left it goes. Played out to the right. Now the counter. Now it's Muller. Oh, real danger here. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Kroos drives it forward. Lucas Vasquez going through with a delicate ball. Well positioned to make that interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Bayern Munich really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Oh, shooting chance! And a second time! He's missed, but not by that far.
Muller certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Ball's out on the left now. And it's Lewandowski. He gets past his man. Going for goal! Superb goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Just so calm under pressure.
Muller really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Bayern Munich draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, good interception. Rafael Varane. Sergio Ramos. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Over to the left. Jerome Boateng.
Benzema really just Wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Modric cuts it out. Modric. And it's Lucas Vasquez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich goes looking. Kroos. Chance to break. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now it's Lewandowski. Casemiro has given away a free kick. And it's Thiago. He's got options out wide. Gets away from his opponents. What an adventurous run from a defender.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hazard. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Lewandowski really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And the finish! Looking to break out here. Tries to dink it in. Tries a shot! Oh, what a goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! They have come roaring back! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me,
Madrid have a free kick. Pavard plays it forward. Here it comes. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Casemiro. And it's Bale. Bale. And, oh, that's too long.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Varane does well there, alert. Floats one over.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well weighted. Gnabry gets the better of his man. It's broken loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Thiago. Lewandowski. He's had a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Hoists it forward. And it's Coutinho. He's gone for it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hazard. Gnabry. Philippe Coutinho.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Toni Kroos. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Clears it out of harm's way. Goes for goal! And what a finish that might have been.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. The referee's awarded a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Has a pop! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Madrid, and a shot! And the ball's come out! Kimmich, Coman. Now it's Levin, shoots! This could fall, and they've been caught out here. Hazard. Hazard threads one through. It's a throw in. Decent looking ball. Up to meet it. No mistake. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Chip through. Hazard provides an outlet. Kimmich. Varane battles to win it back. And it's Bale. Back into the middle. Turns and goes back. Has a pop! Hazard has come loose. There are real danger here. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? A heavy challenge. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Nicely measured pass. Has a hit! And the follow-up! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Real chance! It's anyone's ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. James Rodriguez. And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Lewandowski. Gnabry. And he's there to cut it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Toni Kroos. Hazard. He's left his man. He's had a shot! No, oh, what's he done? Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho goes steaming forward. Coutinho. Chance! Toni Kroos. Casemiro. Bale. He's pinged one through here. Schuller drives it forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the referee brings it to a close. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just
shoots! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Up for a header! Harmlessly behind. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
Messi ready to try one. Rakitic! And that's caused a worry or two.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Ramsey. Longley, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Alexandro. And here's Douglas Costa. And it's Luis Suarez. De Ligt does well there, alert. He's found his man. It's Luis Suarez! It's a loose ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get... and the finish! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Szczesny reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is...
a big chance! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dybala trying to get there. Jordi Alba, chance to break. And it's Rakitic. And it's played forward. And the the shot! Alexandro. And here's Griezmann. Szczesny can pick that up. Danilo plays it forward. Now it's Ramsey. Dybala. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rakitic. And again they run up against stubborn defending. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Alexandro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nelson Semedo. Messi. Ramsey. Messi. Luis Suarez. And the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gets away from his opponent. Hit into the massive leap. Oh, the ball's come loose. Douglas Costa with a definite foul there. Nelson Semedo. He could be in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Ramsey. That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Danilo. De Ligt.
Paulo Dybala really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Griezmann. Just brushed off the ball there. He spotted the run and played him through. Well read, he sorted that out. And here's Douglas Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They're back within reach!
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Juventus give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Dybala. He's made sure that that won't get through. Danilo. Danilo drives forward with purpose. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. And it's Pjanic. This could spell danger. Battles to win it back. Now the counter. Rakitic puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Ramsey. He's got options out wide. Douglas Costa. Rakitic tries a pass forward. It's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. It's the start of the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's one-on-one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. The second half off to a spectacular start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on.
It's Luis Suarez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And it's Danilo. Rabiot. Pjanic. Alexandro. And here's Douglas Costa. Rakitic. Cuts it out. And here's Ramsey. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Griezmann. Breaks on here. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba with a long pass. Pjanic. Messi. Luis Suarez! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So here comes a substitution. Here's the through ball. Now can he finish? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Szczęsny pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Going for goal! Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa drives it forward. A real chance to break. Cristiano Ronaldo. Has he picked him out? Pjanic has a hit! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Juventus get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. Dembele. Dembele hits it! Dembele hits it! And another time! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Alexandro. And it's Ramsey.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Surely has a hit! In it goes! Griezmann versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rakitic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Luis Suarez. Cut out in the nick of time. Ramsey. Played out to the right. Dybala. Towering header! Vidal. Oh, that had to be more accurate. The ball's loose, and he's after it. And it's Vidal. And here's Dembele. Dembele goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Here comes the corner. Goes for goal! It's in!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So now the difference is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Dembele. Vidal plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Ball through needs to be good here. Suarez is flagged offside. It's come through. Piqué goes looking. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's on his way. Vidal. Danilo. Danilo conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And it's Vidal. And help's available out wide. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Dembele. It's got through. Luis Suarez! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dembele, chance! Luis Suarez, Bonucci with a fine tackle. It's a great ball. Forward it goes. Out to the right. Dybala is onto it and can take it up. He's got away. Dybala. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Oh, real danger here. 4 added minutes on the board. Hit long and direct. Szczesny can hoist it clear. And here's Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. Dembele tries a shot! He's come loose. Vidal pings it out wide. Dembele looking to run onto it. Keeper has beaten it away. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved...